Hi guys, Philip here from horseracetrading.com, and on this trade on Betfair on the horse markets, I'm looking at a race here on Chelmsford, and I saw something quite interesting here. You can see the second horse here, the Muij, right here. This one here, right? You can see it's got 6-6 here, and can you see here it's been drifting out for the last little while. It's come out all the way from sort of around 4.5 here, all the way at 6s, yet it has 46% of the market. So what I'm going to do here, guys, I'm going to just pop in here for a very speculative bet here at 5.7. Okay, I should have got on a 6 here, but I was talking and setting up the recording software, so I missed that entry point there. But I'm entering here because it seems very odd. For me, it seems just odd that a horse that has 45% of the market hasn't come in yet. It drifted out here. You can see there's a huge chunk of cash that come in there at sort of around 5.5. So that's most likely the reason. But I simply come in here again. This, for me, guys, this here is purely based on common sense and logic, based on my experience in markets. Okay, so I'm now going in there, and I'll exit here again very quickly, just because the longer you're in the trade, the more at risk you are in terms of exposure and so on. So there, guys, you can see a super simple trade, and I didn't really have time to explain what I did there, but I spotted it and I thought, I could record this. And so here, guys, if I bring up this chart here, you can see the reason I entered there was simply because the horse here was drifting out, and I looked at it and I thought, it's got 46% of the market. It makes no sense that it's got the vast majority, because you can see here, this is a big field, right? You can see here it's quite a large field, and that horse had 46% of the entire matched market on it. Yes, yet it's almost, it was like drifting out, which for me just didn't make sense. So in my mind, that market had to correct itself. And also, if you look at the here, it was in the last few minutes, and obviously everybody who was laying that horse for the last 10-15 minutes, they have to back it to get the money out again if they're trading, right? And so for me, that was like, well, duh, that's most likely to come back in again. Also, it was sitting at the top of a resistance point there. Now, I was too busy talking and setting up recording software. I should have and would have entered the market here at 6 or 6.2 when I spotted this, but obviously I missed that chance, right? So I just want to share this with you. It's a very simple trade there. I went in for 50 quid there and traded out for like an easy £5 profit. I can leave this here and maybe earn £25 if the horse runs well, but I didn't. Okay, so a simple trade there, super in and out. Once you learn how to read the market, guys, you can spot these kind of situations all the time. Because there are so many races every single day that these kind of weird, bizarre little situations creep in here where your instinct takes over. But you only get that by trading consistently and trying to understand the market. Okay, and as always, guys, whenever you're doing any kind of trading, please use your common sense. Don't trade with money you can't afford. Don't jump. I'm not going to jump in there with £1,000 trade, okay? Because it's simply too much. It's too much exposure for me, right? So it's a case of trade with a realistic amount of money in comparison to your bank balance, okay, or your bank roll. If you only have a bank roll of £1,000, don't use £500 stakes. That's simple, right? So with that in mind, guys, I'll leave that with you. If you go back and rewatch the video, you can see what I did here, okay? And hopefully that helps. And please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all real soon. Cheers.